All Heavens on the Go, Saturday, January 24th, 2026. Topic: Reach for more. Memory verse: Philippians 3:13. Brethren, I count not myself to have apprehended, but this one thing I do, forgetting those things which are behind, and reaching forth unto those things which are before. Bible reading: Genesis 26:12 to 22. Then Isaac sowed in that land, and received in the same year an hundredfold. And the Lord blessed him. And the man waxed great, and went forward, and grew, until he became very great. For he had possession of flocks, and possession of herds, and great store of servants. And the Philistines envied him. For all the wells which his father's servants had digged in the days of Abraham his father, the Philistines had stopped them, and filled them with earth. And Abimelech said unto Isaac, Go from us, for thou art much mightier than we. And Isaac departed thence, and pitched his tent in the valley of Gerar, and dwelt there. And Isaac digged again the wells of water, which they had digged in the days of Abraham his father, for the Philistines had stopped them after the death of Abraham. And he called their names after the names by which his father had called them. And Isaac's servants digged in the valley, and found there a well of springing water. And the headmen of Gerar did strive with Isaac's headmen, saying, The water is ours. And he called the name of the well Esek, because they strove with him. And they digged another well, and strove for that also. And he called the name of it Sitnah. And he removed from thence, and digged another well. And for that they strove not. And he called the name of it Rehoboth. And he said, For now the Lord hath made room for us, and we shall be fruitful in the land. The message: sometimes some people who appear to have attained a level of success begin to relax in their efforts to advance in their respective fields of endeavor. They feel they are on top of the world because of the success they have achieved. However, no matter how successful or prosperous a person has become, there are always greater levels to attain. This is why I always tell those who are close to me that success is a journey, not a destination. For example, people who have attained a great level of financial success can be classified as rich or wealthy. The rich have a level of abundance, but truly wealthy people are those who have so much abundance that they don't have to think twice before they buy anything. I once heard of a truly wealthy man who went on a morning walk one day and bought a car factory he saw on his way just because he felt it wasn't well kept. He was so angry at the state of the factory because that was the factory producing the brand of car he rides. So he negotiated with the owners and bought it immediately. There is, however, a level of success that is greater than just being wealthy. It is a level that Psalm 92:12 to 14 refers to as flourishing. A flourishing person is described as righteous, planted in the house of the Lord, and fruitful even in old age. People at this level live according to the will of God, meditate on His word day and night, and prosper in all they do. Psalm 1 to 3. Isaac is a good example of someone who flourished in the Bible. God commanded him to stay in Gerar, even though, humanly speaking, it didn't seem like the right thing to do. However, he obeyed and flourished in the land. Genesis 26:1 to 14. He kept prospering until he became great and very great, to the extent that the king pleaded with him to leave the kingdom because he had become greater and more prosperous than the entire nation. Beloved, God desires that you flourish, that you flourish. 3 John 1 2. His design and perfect will for you is not only that you become prosperous in everything you do, but that you keep flourishing until you leave the earth. This is why Proverbs 4:18 says that the path of the just shines brighter and brighter unto the perfect day. I encourage you to be like Apostle Paul. Forget your past successes and keep reaching for more. Philippians 3:12-14. Key point. There are always greater level of success and prosperity to attain. Bible reading in 1 year. Exodus 28-30. Hymn for today. Guide me, O thou great Jehovah. The Open Heavens is written by Pastor E.A. Adeboye, the General Overseer of the Redeemed Christian Church of God. God bless you.